Hey everybody, welcome back to Lokir of Rorikstead. Yes. Somehow it's been an entire week. I know. It's been both too long and not long enough. As the first things you may notice, Janasa has a new outfit. She's now wearing the Thieves Guild armor because it's actually better than what she was wearing before in terms of armor. I don't think she's gonna get any real benefit from its enchantments, but who cares? It looks cool. Second thing you may notice is the candy canes. Yeah, it's Christmas time in Skyrim. The holidays are here. Let me just put my helmet on. So, you know, place is all decorated and stuff. There's actually presents scattered around, which I could take things out of, but I'm not going to. As funny as... Wow, that was quite a noise. As funny as stuff like the candy cane bow is, I'm going to be declining to use it because after today's stream I'm going to be uninstalling the mod again, so I don't want to become reliant on any of the items within it. But yeah, there's just decorations everywhere. They've even got decorations on the Gilder Green. I make no promises to not eat the decorations. That might be why they're gone next week, because I might have eaten them all. Yeah, they've even got decorations up on Dragon's Reach and everything. And this is just Whiterun, mind you. There's decorations in like all the cities, and even places like the Thieves Guild has decorations. So you may have also noticed a little message that says level up available. I have been doing a little bit between streams. I haven't been doing anything of particular note. I have done a bunch of the miscellaneous quests for the Thieves Guild, which makes my quest log look absolutely awful. None of these involve me really doing anything. I just walk into a shop, press a button, and leave. This is just so that we can unlock quests that are actually interesting to do on stream. And also, I did some crafting. I leveled up my smithing and enchanting a bit, as well as my alchemy, because, oh god, I need money. And I was originally hoping to do, like, level 100 of those off-screen, but that's gonna take forever. And also, we did get a few level ups out of that, because they are, well, levels. So, you know, we have 4 perks to increase. I figured best not to get too far ahead in terms of, and that's, mind you, that is only from doing smithing, alchemy, and enchanting. I got 4 levels out of that alone. What the heck am I even gonna do? I guess I might as well start putting points into smithing here, so I can do cool armors. I wanna get that Daedric armor eventually, because it's real good. Anything else I want to put points in? Can't do that yet. Two-handed. Can't really do that yet. Champion stance. Yeah, let's get champion stance. That seems good. Less stamina for power attacks. I've actually been playing some save files on my own time, and I've finally started to enjoy the joys of one-handed weapons. So this is going to be really weird for me because, oh, right. Two-hand again. I'm back to being a barbarian. That should do for now. I've also been playing with some other mods, like I've got Khajiit Will Follow, so I'm probably going to miss my more interesting companions and separated inventories for them. God, that's so good. Also, stuff like Legacy of the Dragonborn, with its... I mean, aside from the whole museum thing, which is super cool, it's also got like the craft... Keep your crafting materials all in one place, and then summon them to you whenever you craft things. All super helpful, but I'm not going to install those mods on this playthrough because A, it would be kind of weird to do it partway through, and B, they would kind of dominate the stream and it would be about those mods instead of about Skyrim. Anyway, now that I've got all that out of the way, let's get back to what we were actually doing. So, last time we, the most recent thing we did was we poisoned the mead. Hi, Frost. We poisoned the mead over at Honningbrew Meadery. And now that it's had a week to fester, there's going to be a tasting of the mead with the captain of the guard. And I'm sure that's going to only end super well. So let's go investigate that and see how that's going down. There's a nice couple of candy canes out here. A child. Back on the road again. Nicely decorated tree out here. Very slender, actually. Kind of odd, but what do I know about Christmas trees? Here we are, awning for metering. Hi, Kara! It's Christmas time. Hey, Sabjorn.
I can't wait.
Was something we discussed unclear? Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished.
Yeah, look, I know it's been a week, Sabjorn, but look, there were important things happening, like sleeping.
You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished.
And this is why last time we demanded half of our pay up front. Because we're not going to get paid otherwise.
Well, Sabjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your meat?
I'm actually going to recap what we did last time. Let's see. I think we did a bit more of the main quest, if memory serves. I think we went to Riverwood several times. We met Esbern, all that. And we did a bit of the Thieves Guild. Don't worry about these again. these are nothing. Yeah, we did Golden Glow and all that. Yeah, I think we mostly did main quest last time.
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Hunning Brew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
I just realized there's two balding guys here.
This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
So this is part of why I decided to go for the leaving it a bit, because he gets the meat out of this keg, but we poisoned stuff in the other buildings, so...
I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust
We could also just assume that it was just bad to begin with.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn.
And then he stays in jail forever for a crime he didn't commit. We're not the bad guys!
I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften?
We need to get a look at his books.
So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help.
So what are you going to do with this place?
Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know.
By the way, you never mentioned that guy living in the tunnels?
I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later.
You're not gonna spend coin paying me for okay.
Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
Bye, Janasa. Let's see. Stairs. Alright, this way. Weird layout, but okay. Go all the way around. Longest path possible. Who designed this place? And in here is a note. And hey look, it's the same symbol as last time in Golden Glow. Final payment, Haunting Brew Meadery, begin brewing full productions, prevent Maven Blackbriar from interfering. And also, we want to go in here. This one is not unlocked with the key. Lockpicks left, nope. It's at 99 plus and now it's 98, so it wasn't 99 plus, it was just 99. I'm good at lockpicking. And the reason we came in here, aside from taking this coin purse and this silver necklace and these silver ingots and whatever's in this strong box. $10 gold! There was more in this random coin purse. Okay. But the reason we came in here is for this, the Haunting Brew decanter. You may notice it has a value of 0, but that's not quite true. Because now we get a miscellaneous objective to bring it back to Delvin Mallory at the Thieves Guild. Every one of the major Thieves Guild quests since Golden Glow will have an item like this. We actually missed one in Golden Glow, so we're going to be going back for it on our way back to Riften. Because I forgot to get it at the time. Fortunately, I know more or less where all the other ones are from here on out, partially because I did the Thieves Guild questline on another character since then. Among other things, I've been playing a character with 0 carry weight as a challenge run. That was very fun and silly. Good old Norbert.
I can't believe that worked.
I do not actually offense yet. Okay. So, before we leave Whiterun Hold, guess what? We're going back to Riverwood again. I know, I said last time that we weren't going back to Riverwood again, but we are. But it's not for a quest, it's for something, I mean, it kind of is. You'll see where I'm going with this once we get there, and a bit later as well. I'm leading up to something. Wolves? Oh, Sabercat. Excuse me, don't do that. Tooth. Onwards. But yeah, I hope you guys like Riverwood, because this might actually be the last trip that I can think of. I don't expect we'll need to go there again, but... Okay. Technically, we don't actually need to do this trip, I just want to. Just ignoring these wolves. Plus, we can see Christmas Riverwood, and that'll be nice. Here we are in Riverwood. Sounded like Frost was still moving for a minute there. Where's Janasa? Janasa! There she is. Alright, I know we just upgraded you with cool gear, but for now it's time for us to part ways.
Facing all the dangers of Skyrim.
We'll be back for you, Janasa.
Come and find me if you decide that you miss my companionship.
Whoa! What? Okay, you just...
My patron appears once more.
That was weird. Just suddenly changing outfits. Anyway, let's head into the inn because the Riverwood Trader is closed for the night. Hi, Lucan.
Thank you so much for taking...
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat.
Oh, actually, we won't need to.
You and me.
Hey, Camilla.
The only people
It means
around
so
who
much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Follow me. I need your help.
Lead the way.
You know, I figured that since she was aware of Delphine's secret room and the fact that Delphine let her down there in the first place, clearly she's somebody that Delphine can trust. So I think that when we're going to check out Alduin's Wall, we should bring Camilla with us because, you know, Delphine doesn't trust many people. So I think Camilla's worth bringing. People may notice that Camilla A has a blade sword. I gave that to her with the console. B, that Camilla is a follower in the first place. I did that with the console too. Emergent lore, everybody. Don't worry, she's not going to be our permanent follower. We'll be switching back to Janasa after we complete Alduin's Wall. But for now, it's Camilla Valerius. Besides, back at the when we first entered Riverwood, it seemed like she wanted to go on adventures, so why not? Oh, the wolves are still here. Oh, Janasa killed one of them. Back to Whiterun to take the carriage. Who are you, sir? I must know.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque?
Oh,
I suppose I should be
for the Spellbreaker quest. Never mind. Goodbye. What lovely decorations. I just realized I didn't even pay attention to the status of decorations in Riverwood or if there even were any. Oh well. But yeah, in case you're wondering, this mod is called A Festive Christmas. It does exactly what you think it does. What are you guys fighting? Oh! Well, Camilla, looks like you're gonna get broken in. Because we got a dragon! No, don't take off. Where'd it go? Whoa, okay. Blood dragon. Oh, Jesus. So, tail slams are a thing. Yikes. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Over there? Come on now. Why is it fighting? Come on, man. Just let me catch up. You're not gonna land. You're just gonna hover. Hey, archery skill up. Oh, cool. I'm almost dead again. You gotta love that. Just stay for 1 minute. Well, I'm out of magicka. Do I have any potions or anything? I have potions of healing. I guess that'll be useful. What's this again? Oh, it's that, right. Oh boy, difficult fight. Being Lokir is difficult. Oh good, it's all the way over there. Yeah, this dragon really is just a vibe check. Oh my god, it's fighting Frost. Really, you? This dragon's attacking our friggin' horse. Hey! Now that's a vibe check. That landing. Almost got it. There we go. Dragon versus horse. Horse wins. Congratulations on the experience, Camilla. Here she comes. Yeah, Frost is fine. He's a horse. He can handle it. Alright, I have shouts. I mean, none of them would have actually been helpful, but good to remember that I have those. Anyway, we got some dragon bones, so I'm gonna go deposit these in our house real quick. Because they heavy. Oh boy. Dragons are scary. Do we really only have iron arrows? No, we have tons of steel ones. The auto-equip arrow system in this game is really dumb. It seems to prefer automatically equipping the worst arrows you have. And I don't know why, and I hate it. So you pretty much just have to pay attention to your arrows. Or it's like, you wanted to use Falmer and Forsworn arrows, which are worse than iron, right? Right? No. That's part of why I don't even bother picking those up. Like, if I get them, I'll throw them out. Hi, Lydia.
Long life to you, Thane.
Thanks, Lyd. Remind me to never call her Lyd again. Bop, 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 bop. Okay.
Honored to see you.
How you doing, Camilla?
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs.
Cool, great.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's not going to stop saying that. just so we're clear, she will not shut up about having a golden claw back. That's an unintended consequence. Oh. Alright. Bethesda, everybody! The skeleton has followed us. And, is doing its best. Yeah, you know, I've heard of clingy dragons being a thing, and I guess I get to experience it now. Neat. That might as well happen. Yeah, we're just decorating for Christmas with dragon skeletons. Festive. You never heard of the Christmas skeleton?
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Take me to Riften.
Sit back and enjoy the ride. Might have to stop and
I
get
think
myself
Frost
a
just got
pint
run
of
over.
Blackbriar mead while I'm in Riften. trip all by itself.
What? What is happening? Hey, why can't I talk to the carriage driver? Why can't I load? Okay, Okay, so note to self, don't get in the back like that. That was a poor choice. I was wondering if that might help things, and no, it made it so much worse. Oh, dragon's gone this time. Alternate timeline where the dragon skeleton isn't there, actually. This is fine. Is it still down here then? Yep. Alright, let's try that
Where do
again.
you want to go?
But with less braking.
Sit back and enjoy the ride. You'll want to watch yourself in rift.
Oh my.
Ways to get yourself in trouble. Going straight through, or did you want to stop? No problem.
I don't want to stop at Dark Water Crossing. Oh god. Loading screen. Oh my goodness. Get a load of that.
Get him. Kill him.
What? Wolves?
This should be
Oh, there's another one.
mine. Oh well, must have run off.
But yeah, this little Santa here looks fantastic. Ah, Skyrim, Christmas time. Looks great, Todd. I know you didn't have a part in it, but it looks great, Todd. Oh, the Khajiit caravans are talking.
It means so. You go on ahead.
Anyway, here, Camilla, I'm going back to Golden Glow.
Customers. Let us hope that if there are dragons, there are only a few, and they are none.
Nope. Place marker.
Too foul-tempered.
I don't know why the tassel is purple. I really cannot tell you that because I don't know. That classic Christmas color, purple. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Actually, it occurs to me, now that we're not actually on the Golden Glow quest anymore, there's no reason we can't just kill all the mercenaries we come across. No more penalties. I'm actually not sure if we'd get penalized for killing the mercenaries in the first place, because they're mercenaries. I just didn't want to try and find out. We could try to be sneaky. Oh, so far, so good. Drive-by coin pinching.
Ah, found you.
Nothing.
Nobody was here. Stealth.
You call yourself a Nord?
What? How do you even know I'm a Nord? You just psychically know. I never take pity on enemies that ask for mercy because they never give it in return. Like, if you try and spare them, they'll just get back up and start trying to fight you again.
Is that the best you can do?
Goodbye. So we were actually supposed to come into this room when we were here last.
Yes?
Hey, you. This is where we're supposed to get the key to the safe. Anyway, I'll be taking that Queen Bee statue. I'm immediately lost. That was our special items from Gold to High Arangoth.
I'll see you burn.
Whoa. That was a big damage. Bye, nerds. Sploosh. Heist of the friggin' century. Oh, that looked great and sounded great.
On which side? The Stormcloaks or the Imperials?
It means so. Let's get going.
Here's Weird Santa again. Gotta love it. Ah, more Santas. With, yeah, why does he have a domino mask? Is this Thief Santa? I guess it is Riften. Oh my goodness.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up the seat.
Hey, Maven.
I trust you have good news for me.
Job's done.
This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services.
A dagger? You paid us with a dagger? Oh my gosh. Oh! Right, so this inn is the Bee and Barb? And,
What's your problem?
bees!
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
I didn't actually do anything.
Fellow Nord.
I cannot best you. Don't hurt me.
Those fools are actually fighting.
Somebody help!
I'm getting out of here.
What is happening?
We're routed! Fall back! A fight.
Ah.
Help!
You won't get away.
Yeah, I don't know why, but there's always like 5 million thieves spawning at this place.
Victory is yours! I submit!
This should be good.
Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn.
Let me search the body. Okay.
Hrothgar.
There's been another dragon
That's
attack.
not happened.
Kinesgrove this time.
Hundreds of
Camilla! Camilla!
Be careful.
No doubt about it. What do you need?
Well, that was odd. Look at this, like, horribly gaudy... Is it supposed to be tinsel? It just looks like god trash. It just looks like something exploded. Errant polygons. Into the ragged flagon.
What's on your mind?
Do, 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 do.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
Yet very fortunate for Maven.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
Same symbol from Golden Glow.
Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild.
What can we do about it?
Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Scoundrel's Folly. Why do I still have a marker with Golden Glow? Remove marker. What's up, Mercer?
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol.
Well, it was at Haunting Meadery too.
It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
Maybe we should recruit them.
You jest, but they've been able to avoid identification for years. They're obviously well-funded, driven, and patient. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
How are we going to do that?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullum Eye.
So, what you want me to do?
Gullum Eye is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Alright, let's go talk to Brynjolf, I guess. Also, Solitude, that's like on the other side of the map again. You think we can just teleport across the map, Mercer? Don't be ridiculous. Where's Brynjolf gone? Oh, there he is. Hey. Don't sit down. Hey.
I can't believe Gullum Eye's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last septim. But he's no mastermind.
Think he'll give me any trouble?
Trouble? He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
Don't be racist, Brynjolf. So how do I get him to talk?
You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Golemai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
He's gonna owe us for this.
Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Good luck in solitude. Keep Golemai alive. Love in mind.
More presents. I'm just gonna look and see if there's anything fun in here. Oh god, present noises. Oh god. Awful. Bad. Okay, never doing that again. So, I discovered something interesting when I was playing through my no-equip load character. I had the unofficial patch disabled because it changed the weapon I wanted to use from a one-hander to a two-hander. And it turns out this little corridor over here that leads to a bedroom, this doesn't normally exist. I was very confused when I came into the Thieves Guild, turned left, and there was just a bookshelf here. I was just, huh? What? So yeah, this entire little bedroom to give places for all the Thieves Guild NPCs to sleep is actually added by an unofficial patch. Hey, Delvin.
Well, it appears your actions are starting to make waves out there.
Yeah, I am so sorry about the horrible present noises.
Fact,
I did not realize it was going to be that bad.
I haven't gotten anything like that in years.
Oh, a special request, huh?
Got word from Torsten Cruelty in Windell that a rival guild is trying to get itself started. Not only that, but they're giving us thieves a bad name by murdering their marks. Get over there and see what you can do.
Do you want to buy this Queen Bee statue?
Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. There you go. This should cover it.
How about this Hongbrew decanter?
Well, if you happen, I think you'll find this payment to be more than fair. The only way this guild's going to continue to grow is by taking extra work.
So yeah, we have the side quest Somerset Shadows. There's a quest like that for Windhelm, Whiterun, Markarth, and Solitude. All of those are open to us, but we can only get one at a time, it seems. So we'll do those when we can. Oh, and I wanted to show that the Queen Bee statue and Hongbrew decanter now exist in this little display case. There's also this jeweled candlestick and ornate drinking horn. That's just there because I did enough of the minor jobs to unlock the special jobs.
Good to see you again, friend.
But again, trust me,
Yes?
you guys really didn't miss much. Like, it really was just walk into a shop, click on a book, and then leave, and that was it. There was absolutely nothing interesting about them. It was just busy work. God, this giant Santa.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a
What is it? Dragons?
This one's just with their... Oh god, why does this one not have a beard? Activate... Activate? Oh god. Okay, don't do that. Jesus Christ, how horrifying. Santa Christmas mod was a mistake.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? All right then. My car. Where do you want to go? Sit back and enjoy the ride. Get up there. Good afternoon. You can get a room. Oh, and if you meet me. Going straight through, or did you want to stop? No problem.
Anyway, back to main quest. That Santa just... Can you tell that I didn't really investigate this mod before the stream? Can you tell?
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Anyway, I'd like to hire this carriage to Markarth.
Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Because that's the closest to where we're going for Alduin's Wall.
Ever been to Markarth? Well, Oh, the rest you can find out by asking. Going straight through, or did you want to... No problem.
Gotta go fast. Here we go. On the road again. No sleeping through it this time, because this is a new one. We haven't been to Markarth before. I do find it funny that I'm able to just use the console to just steal Camilla and make her a follower, though. It doesn't actually work on every NPC. I haven't quite figured out why it doesn't work on some, but in certain cases at least it doesn't work because not every... while there's only, in the most cases, only a few handfuls of...
piece of advice.
Okay.
You have trouble in Markarth. They'll toss you into Sidna mine and you'll never get out.
Anyway, thanks, Bjorlum. There's only you may notice there's a couple of there's like a handful of generic voices, and not all of them have followers associated with them in the base game, which means that there's a couple of voice sets that they just never recorded follower dialogue for. And what that means is that even if you use the console to add someone with one of those voice sets to the can be a follower faction, they can't actually be recruited as a follower because they don't have the voice lines for it. It just doesn't let you. You would need to use an actual outright mod to do so, beyond just the console, which I haven't bothered with because
Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Weelf. Also, I think I heard a dragon a minute ago. I wonder how that's gonna work with the carriage. Oh yeah, I hear it. I hope the carriage gets blasted with flames and nothing happens. There's the dragon!
You'll want to watch out for the Forsworn if you do any traveling around the Reach. Bloodthirsty bastards, them.
Well, we have aggroed the dragon. Let's see what happens. It's just circling. Ah, yes, Granite Hill. Huh. Seems to be a little bit destroyed now, huh? Well, I guess that's what happens when you build your town next to a dragon burial mound. Oh well. If we had come here a bit earlier, the town would have actually been on fire. And when we came here even earlier, before we activated that part of the main quest, the town was intact. Granite Hill is added entirely by a mod called The Fall of Granite Hill. Guess why it's called that? Did we lose the dragon? I think we lost the dragon. That's pretty incredible.
We're passing Fort Sungard. Unbelievable view from up there. No wonder the Empire built a fort on that hill way back when.
Ah, up there. It's very foggy here in the Reach. At least at this time of night. We just run over a wolf. You fool, don't you know carriages are immortal? Camilla Valerius briefly forgetting to exist on this mortal plane. We all have moments like that. So there is an opening thing that happens in Markarth when you visit there for the first time, and I didn't want that to happen off screen, even though I wanted to do the quest in there. So I will admit that when I did the generic Thieves Guild quests, I just teleported myself directly inside the buildings that I was supposed to go to with the console, and then teleported back to Riften. So I haven't actually triggered the. I mean, I did run from the dragon by just not getting out of the cart. But yeah, I haven't actually triggered the first trip to Markarth cutscene because I haven't actually been into the Markarth city space itself. Oh, I should have taken a breath before saying that, apparently. There's a little river over there. Oh. Hey, look, another dragon! Dragon 2! Also, I believe around that way is where we're going to be going for the main quest. Also, hi Kara's mom. Hello. Uh-oh, we're gonna run over this poor goat. Run, goat, run! Nope. The goat didn't make it. Oh, he's okay though, he got back up. God, I'm just thinking about that awful Santa again. Look, I don't think it even gave me like a magic buff or anything, it just made a Santa noise. And that's just really terrible. Oh, we've ragdolled another goat. Oh, there it is. There's Markarth.
Ah, good. Markarth is just ahead. Glad to make it through the Reach one more time.
Yeah, I mean, the Reach apparently has at least 2 dragons, so... Yay, I'm Dragon Boy. Just run over the guards. Oh, Durak! Durak's here too. The Dawn Guard guy. Oh my goodness. Like, I guess he just teleports to every major city when you get close. Oop. Technical difficulties with our cart. I'm guessing we're going to stop by where the other carriage is, huh? That seems likely. Or not.
End of the road.
Wait, there's Durak again? What, he teleported back to Markarth? Durak, please! Oh my good grief. He's just staring at the cart now.
This is Markarth, traveler. Safest city in the Reach.
Oh, a nice safe city, huh? Well, let's go inside. And see what the safest city in the Reach is all like. Oh. Wait, did he just fail to execute somebody? What? Did he just fail an instant kill move? Okay, I've never seen this happen before.
Yes.
What?
Warren's ain't for you.
I'm sorry, did the entire intro to Markarth quest just bug out? That guy is supposed to kill that lady and then get cut down by the guards, but he A, failed to kill her despite stabbing her through the torso with an instant kill move. She somehow lived. And B, he escaped and despawned. So given that that probably broke the quest entirely, let's just do what I was going to do the second time around. I was going to be like, oh no, he killed her, and then reload and do this. And then he didn't even kill her.
Never should have come here.
No. Where are you go? I have never seen him run like this before. Hello, sir? You're supposed to die? What is happening? Why is he not dying? What? He forgot to die, I guess. Okay, this is odd. Never seen that before. We're gonna have to get creative. Hey, Waylon? Die.
Oh, this pendant would look lovely.
Wait, why are you essential? You're not supposed to be essential. What is happening? Okay, set essential 9CA0 kill. What is happening right now?
I bleed for the people of the Reach.
Like, he is not marked as essential. He just refuses to die. Like, I want this to be clear. He is not an essential NPC. He is supposed to die. 9C8AA. Yeah, that's what I did. I set his essentialness to 0. Not that he's supposed to be essential in the first place. But he won't die. Waylon, why won't you die? You're supposed to be dead. Your death is practically scripted.
I die for my people.
Oh. Okay. That's fine. It only took like 8 kill commands.
We'll handle things from here.
What?
Things from here. Move along.
Man, I don't know, guys. Skyrim!
He tried to kill Margaret, right in front of me. He tried to kill Margaret, right in front of me.
By the gods, that man nearly killed me. You saved my life. Thank you. Here. I was gonna bring this to my sister, but I think you should have it.
All right, then. What's happening to this city?
I don't know what's happening to this city. None of that made any sense.
A forsworn agent here in the city.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets.
That's the Skyrimist I've ever seen, Markarth. I must have missed it. Sorry.
You don't have to say sorry to me. I just hope the 8 bring us more peace in the future. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
Me? Meet me at the Shrine of Talos at midnight. Maybe later. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to do that just to start the quest. And then we'll follow up on it later.
Outsiders.
Yeah, that's right. He was empowered with festive spirit. That's correct. But seriously, I have no idea what happened or why it happened. Because again, he's supposed to just die. Activate Santa.
Ho ho ho!
Blessing of Christmas! Oh my god. Okay. I did get a buff. That's fine. Now I'm empowered with Oh, excuse me. Now I'm empowered with festive spirit. God, that was bizarre. Wow, there's a lot of presents in the Shrine of Talos. Nope, don't. I have to resist the urge to have a look and see what's inside, because I know that it will be bad sound. Hey, almost midnight. Let's just do a couple of laps, I guess. How are you doing, Camilla?
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Okay, great.
Lead on.
Bonus points is she'll say that even if you immediately stole the golden claw back. Hey, you.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems.
Um.
After that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do.
I'll do? What are you talking about?
You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess.
I mean, they tried. Goodness knows they tried. There was a lot of attempts involved in whatever happened.
This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me. Keep your eyes and ears open.
And stop tracking quest. That's a problem for another time.
seen entering or leaving? Strange lights or unusual noises?
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
Excuse me, do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
I literally just got here.
Seems no one in this city has. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites, and so forth.
I don't know anything.
Thank you for your time.
There's a quest there, but maybe we'll do it later. Hi, Dorak. You're just everywhere, buddy. He really wants you to join the Dawn Guard. Let's fast travel from here to here. So we get our horse. And you. Let's go find Alduin's Wall. Unlock a fast travel point we aren't going to use. I guess a map marker is what we can call it. So, y'all ready for some main quest? Hashtag story progression. Oh no, I hear it. I hear the spirit of Christmas past. Alright, I guess we're doing this. Oh yeah, there's also a bunch of Forsworn here. At least they seem to be fighting each other. For now. Hello! Oh good, another blood dragon. Of course it's not going to actually land. Again, it's Fire Breath, almost one-shots me. I really hate that. Because that should actually full heal. Okay, that's a problem. That feel when you heal to full and still get kill moved. Yeah, the dragon ate Lokir instead of... Okay, new plan. We're just gonna book it and leave. Oh, Esbern and Delphine are here. Great. You guys fight the dragon, and I'm going to hide. I'll just watch from a safe distance. How about that? You guys fight the dragon. I'll not do that. That seems like a good plan to me. Let the Forsworn chip at it too. Like, I don't need to fight the thing, I just need to absorb its soul when it dies. What is it doing? That was odd. I mean, it's not the weirdest thing we've seen today, admittedly. Just hang back and let everyone else do all the work. The Lokir experience. Yeah, we need that guy from back in the city, clearly. Here we go. That'll do. 2 Forsworn arrows. They're awful. I won't be picking them up. Yay! We did it! Hi, Esbern. How you doing? You look terrible, dude. I know you probably got like iron skin or something, but you look awful. Hi, Delphine.
I think we're getting close. Let's keep moving.
Anyway, now that that's done, now we have to fight the Forsworn. I mean, we could just run inside, but where's the fun in that? By which I mean, let's run inside. Where's everybody? Guys, Delphine, Esbern, Camilla? Oh, there they are.
Hold on, this one's mine.
I like how they just ran past this one guy without even noticing. Amethyst, Forsworn armor, Forsworn boots, gold, potion, rabbit leg, why not? Just gotta loot. Nice. Whoa! That was a cool moment there. Ooh, a heart. Let's just eat that. It's not a real heart, don't worry. I mean, they use it as one, but in fact, the Forsworn Briar Hearts are technically undead. They replaced their actual hearts with the so-called Briar Hearts. So their actual living functions don't function. It's kind of funny. You can pick, if you're really good, you can actually pickpocket their Briar Hearts from them, at which point they instantly die, because it's what's keeping them alive. Which makes sense. I think they also have a unique instant kill move where you can rip the Briar Heart out of their chest.
These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You had the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom.
Well, call it a hunch, but
The symbol on the pillar on
let's set them all to Dragonborn.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those
Puzzles for 3-year-olds. Ah, a bunch of floor tiles. How about we step on the ones with the Dragonborn symbol only? And puzzle disabled. Puzzles for 3-year-olds. With that out of the way, Welcome everybody to Skyhaven Temple. Come on, you two.
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved.
Here comes Delphine.
Here's blood seal. Another of the lost Lokir arts. No doubt it's triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered Reman Cyrodiil?
Well.
It's coming to life.
I don't think that dagger actually made contact with our skin. Well, we did literally bleed for it. Here we are.
Fascinating. Original Akaviri bas-reliefs, almost entirely intact. Amazing. You can see how the Akaviri craftsmen were beginning to embrace the more flowing Nordic style.
We're here for Alduin's wall, right, Esbern?
Yes, of course. We'll have more time to look around later, I suppose. Let's see what's up ahead.
And here we are. This looks important.
Aldrin's Wall, so I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Akaviri sculpture and relief.
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on art history.
Yes, let's see what we have.
Oh, Esbern. That wacky old guy.
Look, here is Aldrin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Aldrin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their Dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon. Aldrin's defeat is the centerpiece.
Huh?
You see, here he's fallen from the sky. The Nord Toms, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbol.
Convenient.
Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all the news of Alduin and the Turk.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky?
I mean, we have unrelenting force, but I don't think that'd really work on them.
I was afraid you were going to say that. I guess there's nothing for it. We'll have to ask the Greybeards for help. I hope to avoid involving them in this, but we have no other choice.
Alright, I guess I'll ask Arngir if he knows.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now they need their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Aldrin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history.
What do you need, Dragonborn?
So, this is the Blades, 2 people?
The Thalmor hunted us down, remember? It wasn't exactly great for recruitment. But we have a headquarters of a sort now. We will rebuild the Blades someday.
Maybe I can help.
If you find anyone you think would make a good recruit, I can certainly take a look at them. Remember though, being a Blade is a lifelong commitment. Their loyalty has to be with us once they're in.
Well, you definitely seem to trust Camilla, given that, you know, she was clearly invited into your secret room like it was no big deal. So...
Are you sure? I'll need to ask them to take an oath to leave their old life behind and stay here from now on. Very well. She seems like a fighter to me. I'll give her the oath. If you find any more candidates, bring them here.
I know the prophecy by heart. Once all when misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world. When the brass tower rocks and time is reshaped, when the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles, when the dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the world eater wakes and the wheel turns upon the last dragonborn.
So, those lines there are all referring to previous Elder Scrolls games, minus the Snow Tower one, which refers to the backstory for Skyrim itself, the Civil War. For example, the Brass Tower walking is the ancient golem Numidium from, I want to say, Daggerfall? Book. Anyway, in here, we have a very interesting item. Dragonbane. Dragonbane here is a one-handed sword. 20 points of extra damage to dragons, 10 points of shock damage to others. There's actually several different versions of Dragonbane that have different levels of dragon damage, but this is the one we got. It is a one-handed weapon, so we're probably not going to be using it specifically, but hey, it could be useful for later. Let's hold on to it. There's also Blades armor here, which is, how does that compare to our existing armor? I mean, it's not really better, but maybe if we smith it, it will be. If we can. Maybe we need to drop something. What can we drop? Let's drop in here some of this armor. Okay. So yeah, Camilla's gonna be staying here. Which means it's back to Whiterun so we can get Janasa back now. I'm gonna see if this Blades armor can be smithed into something we can use. And if not, it might just be nice to hang on to. It's a unique set. And it is heavy armor. Whoa! I guess that's a shortcut. How are y'all doing? I notice things are getting a little quiet in the chat. Y'all still there? Everyone good? Heyo. And now to get to safety. All the Forsworn are still there. Oop. My dad just texted me saying that yes, he's here, but he's in the bathroom. Thanks for the update. Oh, here's where I left Frost. Right, because we had a dragon problem. Freaking mud crab. Back to Riften so we can... Riften? That's the other side. Back to Markarth so we can take the carriage back to Whiterun. Riften. I guess they're both unsafe cities, if for different reasons. I wonder, which do you think would be worse to live in? Markarth or Riften? I want to say Markarth. Because, like, at least the Thieves Guild has, like, rules and stuff. Meanwhile, Markarth has got the whole problem with the Forsworn. There's the Corrupt Guards and the Silverblood family, which we haven't gotten into yet. There's also a cult of cannibals, which we're not going to be looking into, but there's cannibals in Markarth as well.
Sit back and enjoy the ride.
So, like, that's no good.
Get up there.
Like, several of the shopkeepers are secret cannibals. So, generally, Markarth just kind of sucks. It sucks and it's bad. And, to top it all off, it's built on top of a Dwemer Ruin, and there's some Dwemer Ruin stuff accessible still. And well, Dwemer Ruins are the worst kind of dungeon in Skyrim, so... Markarth is just bad, and I hate it. And I would never want to live there. I mean, the player house there is alright, but the city itself is awful. Hi, Durak. Man who is everywhere. I can't believe we saw him leaving Markarth twice in a row, like on the way in the same trip there. That was incredible. Let's see, can we smith blade stuff? Yes, but we need steel ingots to do so. And it would become... not as... well, the main armor wouldn't be as good, but the other pieces of armor would be better. Everything except the main armor. So I am going to want to do that. But first things first, we need to get our girl back.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
There you are.
We're one of the same kind. You have chosen wisely. Lead on, and I shall follow. And what might you need, if that is what you
Let's
wish?
make sure you actually got your stuff equipped. Janasa, why are you wearing your armor? There we go.
Let's go.
Unfortunately, you can't take the hire money right back from her. That'd be hilarious if you could. I know that in the early days prior to patches... Hi, Bellathor. I know that if you had followers that were also skill trainers, you could recruit them as a follower, then train with them, and then just take the gold right back out of their inventory. Which was absolutely ridiculous.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around. Got to thinking. Sure thing. It's yours for it. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Did she think she was the Dragonborn?
Just let me know.
The guard dialogue overhaul does actually does actually put some guard dialogues onto random NPCs that also happen to be the same voice. And that's a guard voice, so she can say a couple of guard lines. Bright and early. Decorations are kind of nice sometimes.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff?
Not really a staff guy.
Don't mean to be rude, but I'm too busy to talk right now.
Besides, I'd probably end up with a hangover. And who knows what we'd get up to then, so...
Got some good pieces up. I don't claim... It's a
Hey,
sword.
you're not,
Listen, could you take... Very well, then.
You're not selling me anything yet.
To check inside. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Alright, I guess I'll go talk to the other guy
I
then.
don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane.
Welcome to... Looking to protect yourself or deal
I'm
some
looking for
damage?
some steel.
Good doing business with you.
Adrian's got some interesting dialogue. She'll be like, I don't claim to be the best smith in Whiterun. And then you'll ask what she has for sale. And she's like, the finest weapons and armor. Alright, let's pop these on. There we go. Looking a little mismatched. Do you guys think that I should upgrade the regular Blades armor as well? Just so that our armor matches, even if it is technically weaker than the steel plate armor.
I help my
I would like to know you guys'
helmets,
opinion on
pretty
that.
much anything to suit your needs. Until next time.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for.
Because as it is, we look interesting. It would be a downgrade, but then we'd match. You know. I don't think we actually have the matching set perk. Now that requires heavy armor 70. No, we're not there. No, we're not even nearly there.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
I guess considering how fragile we are, probably best to keep as much armor as we can. So I'll just go deposit the Blades chest piece in our house. You guys good with that? What a lovely tree.
Honor to you, my thane.
Alright, let's go disenchant this health thing we got.
Yesterday, I saw a dragon fly right over the city, headed northeast towards Ship.
Map updated. Sometimes guards tell you about interesting locations nearby. Like Shearpoint. And then you know to investigate.
In each of us, the future of Skyrim, the future of...
Do I still have the blessing? Yeah, I have the blessing Christmas. It still has an hour and a half left. I think the carriage ride fast travel did technically decrease it, but Actually, no. I waited for Adrienne. That's right. I did a wait. So I could sell things to her.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
God, I wish you could kill that child. Oh, I already know those enchants. I guess I'll just sell those then. Hey, Janasa. Rest our spells probably more important.
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrienne at the forge.
I'm here just going. Fun fact, some of the stuff that Heimskr quotes is actually technically fan fiction. Some people wrote like their own like expanded lore documentation before Skyrim came out, and Heimskr quotes some of it.
Everything's for
Look at
sale,
the candy
my friend.
cans in that jar.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Oh right, I should put Dragonbane in the chest too. You know, store it.
Do come back.
An amulet of Mara? You're looking for marriage, then?
Oh, I was gonna give you some stuff.
Won't lie, I am. And you?
Guys, we have an important decision to make. Guys, we are in Code Red. This is not a drill. What do we do?
Please do look around. I'm sure I have something you'll want.
Do we like Janasa? Bellathor just chatting in the background. Like, Bellathor, we're having a moment.
Lead on, then.
Oh, it timed out.
Well met, kinsman.
We're one of the same kind, you and I.
Okay, the dialogue option
I'm
is
glad
still
to
there.
know you.
I am your sword and your shield.
Alright, put Dragonbane in the chest. For possible later use. I'm thinking of trying to update I found a guide to update old mods for a special edition. I'm thinking of trying it on a disenchantable Dragonbane mod. But I haven't got around to it yet. What are we doing again? What are we doing right now? I guess we can do the Thieves Guild quests. The special city ones. And on the ride over to Windhelm, we can decide whether or not we want to marry Janasa. Since apparently she's interested in Lokir for some reason. I can't say I understand her tastes, but...
Sit back and enjoy the ride. Need something? Ever been to Windhelm? Going straight through, or did you want to... No problem. Remember when that used to be the Honning Brew meeting? Didn't stand a chance against those black briars of 15.
Oh wow, that's a specific line of dialogue. Remember when? A couple of hours ago?
Got keen eyes? Might see nasty old Hosmer up on White River Lodge. He's a worm. Y'all should just run him out and have done with it.
On the road. Meanwhile, I guess we just had to. I guess we just told Janasa that we had to think about it. Whoa! A ragdoll catapulting the wolf. Carriage driver can kill.
Look out. I think we have company.
A bit late for that. Ah, Skyrim. It's such an experience. And it's never quite the same experience twice, either. Oh, a snowman! In an area with no snow. That's kind of weird. I'm sure that's fine.
No, I don't want to alarm you. There are bandits in these places.
Did we just set something else fly again?
Be careful.
Yep! there it lands. If you come here on foot, that bandit will be like, this is a toll road. Even if you're like a vampire lord or a werewolf at the time, he'll be like, this is a toll road. Give me 20 gold, you literal werewolf.
Once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came.
Oh, what a lovely river.
From old Rorikstead.
Terrible singing, though. Another snowman in the non-snowy parts of Skyrim. Where are those coming from? Why haven't they melted? Please tell me that's just a wolf and not a... Oh, it's a troll. Why? Not a dragon, at least. Horse goes where horse pleases. Lovely scenery in this game. I mean, Christmas trees aside. Oh, this way. Touring carriages is a nice mod.
Oh, steady, old girl. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
I agree. Oh, look at that view. Sometimes Skyrim is just really pretty. I know I keep saying this, but that's because it keeps being true. We also keep running people over.
Ask for better weather.
I wonder if we'll run over Durak again when we get to get near Windhelm. We did just run over 3 entire goats, though. Oh, bear! Bear just kind of sitting over there. More wolves. Just kind of gently knock it over.
Look out. I think we have company.
He's always so slow on the uptake whenever he says that.
Lawless folk around here. Foreigners mostly. No offense.
Janasa just just turns and stares at him like, you want to say that again? I will toss you out and drive this carriage myself if I have to.
Come on now.
Alright, now here's where I would start to expect to see snowmen. Sorry for yawning all of a sudden. Apparently that's happening now. And here's Windhelm, whose name I always manage to get mixed up with Whiterun for some reason.
Windhelm's just ahead.
There's a snowman in a reasonable spot. Alright, where's Durak? Oh, there's another snowman.
Windhelm. Hope you enjoyed the ride.
I did, thank you. A slow walk out of the cart. Activate snowman. Oh, increased frost resistance. Alright. That makes sense.
Staying out of trouble, kinsman.
Hey, Durak. Local Dawnguard orc is everywhere. He is the local Dawnguard orc. How's the stream doing, by the way? Game sound still playing?
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. You got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
No?
You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
Alright, where'd he go?
My friend died. Things won't be the same.
Okay, good to know game sound's still working.
Come on in. We've got warm
This one's a
food,
favorite of
warm
mine.
drinks and warm
Legend
beds.
we all know and love. Our hero.
You a dark elf lover? Get out of our city, you filthy piece of trash.
I don't like your attitude.
Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours. Don't think I can take you? 100 septims say I can punch you back where you came from.
You're on.
All right? Fists only. None of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Come on. Never should have come here.
This one's a favorite of mine. Legend we all know.
Do the worst.
This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love.
That wasn't a fair swing.
You lost. Pay up.
Yeah. Here.
I tell you.
So, I'm pulling the console here because after this quest, we technically did a quest for him, so therefore his disposition towards us has raised and become friendly. So he will now act all nice to us. He is also still super racist. We didn't stop him from being racist. He'll just be nice to us now because we beat him up for being racist. Which is weird. So... I'm going to make him hate us. I forget what the command is. Hold on. Oh, relationship rank. There we go. We now have a negative relationship with him. For immersion.
Good to see you again, friend.
Or not,
Watch
I
out,
guess.
Gray skin doesn't pick your pocket.
Nope, he's still super racist. Sigh. Alright, sure, you might as well do that you just did. We did have some other stuff to do here, but,
Hold it there. Keep your distance.
what happened here?
Another girl killed. This is Susanna from Candlehearth Hall.
I think it's
Served
pronounced
me a
Hearth,
drink
but
just a
okay.
few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her.
A few septims for my supper.
Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl, killed at night, body torn up. We are stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth. If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Murder mystery time!
Always sad when someone has to die.
Do you see what happened?
Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Will you spare a few coins to help? I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here.
Always sad when someone has to die.
This is a shame. No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
I ain't asking for much.
If
Just
it's
a
better
few
board, you're after. Just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. Bastards escaped again. Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to the steward, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be on official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
Spare coin. My job's simple enough, and I don't really complain much.
I guess we're off to go ask for permission to investigate. Oh, that's a nice little decoration. The giant snowman.
Won't give us a straight answer.
God, I'm so sick of this conversation specifically.
No
They'll come around.
It's like it plays like every time I come in here.
We've intercepted couriers. I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
Good for you, buddy.
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts.
Against us.
My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Right, enjoy your dinner.
Message to me, shoving a sword through his gullet. Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a...
What is it? Dragons?
I can't believe it. The murderer was a dragon. No.
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords.
Yeah, I guess if you're gonna go eat, this is probably a good time to bow out for a bit, given that it is, you know, a murder mystery. Might spoil your appetite.
I'm mostly... Alright then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgud's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
Well, first of all, let's talk to the local priest of Arcade. What's up?
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Notice anything strange about the body?
Well, she's dead. But I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry, was only joking with you.
You need better material. So, the body?
Oh yes, right, of course. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... Well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course.
Well, I guess let me know if you find anything.
I wouldn't hold out too much hope. Now, I really got to get back to the body. A lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
So, fun fact, you can see the scars and stuff on her body. That is technically a piece of equipment. You can only obtain it with the console, but you can equip it on NPCs and stuff, and they'll just have all the scars and stuff. It's very strange. Same thing applies with Forsworn Briarheart's Briarheart. You can equip that on NPCs too. And it's very weird. Anyway, let's follow the trail of blood leading away from the crime scene. See blood here. More blood here. More blood here. More blood here. Ah, but it's locked.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
I guess we better ask the steward if we can get ourselves a key.
Have you heard?
I mean, we could also just pick the lock, but...
He'll come around.
Ulfric and Galmar having the same conversation.
We've intercepted couriers.
Word is Elinwen's furious. Frigga Shattershield's old place? It's been abandoned ever since she was killed. What would you have? I think her mother, Tova, has the key. Not with us. He's against us. Travel safely. It's dangerous.
Alright, time to find Tova Shattershield.
Hey, watch it.
She appears to be in Candlehearth Hall? Okay. Murder mystery.
Come on, just stoke the fire.
This is
Take
an
a
ode
seat
to
and get the
Skyrim's
cold out.
truest sons and daughters.
Poor Nilsine has been wrecked.
Need something?
Can I make a request?
What can I do for you?
Shut up.
Sure. My voice could use a rest.
Can't just throw the big logs on the fire.
I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter was taken from us.
Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
I'm sorry. She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about. I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me.
I'm trying to find out who did this. I was hoping you'd help.
Well, all right. What exactly do you need to know?
Need the
Yeril?
key.
Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
Alright, we got the key.
You've got some...
So now we can investigate the house that the blood trail led to. That should give us some clues. Now, it is possible, I want to say this, that everything we've done up till this point was entirely optional. We could have just broken into that house at any point, and the quest could have just started there. There's a lot of optional steps in this quest. Let's look for clues. Random pots and pans. I like that there's no furniture, but there's just some pots and pans over here. Like, I get that the developers didn't want to put in a bunch of stuff that could distract you in your investigation, but it's very silly. What's in this chest? Flyers for Beware the Butcher and Butcher's Journal #1. Plans are coming together swimmingly. I found good sources of bone, flesh, and blood, but thus far a good sampling of sinew and marrow have escaped me. Oh boy. Flesh magic tugging at the corners of the fabric of the universe. Seems someone who is incredibly stable. As far as I'm aware, there's absolutely nothing upstairs. The wardrobe, an amulet of Kinnereth, more of the butcher flyers. One pile looks misshapen. Beware the butcher, the killer who haunts the streets of Windhelm. See Viola Giordano if you spot any suspicious behavior, but also a strange amulet. Wrong thing. Here it is. Huh? Weird. Got a skull on it. Let's check this wardrobe too. It's nailed to the wall, huh? Ah! Well, this looks, significant. Butcher Journal #2. 17 tendons and assorted ligaments. 173 fragments of bone for assemblage. Approximately 4 buckets fulls of blood, Nord preferred. 6 spoons of marrow, no more than 2 from a thigh. 12 yards of flesh before cutting. So I'm trying to do human transmutation here, trying to bring back their mom or something? Did Edward Elric do this? Soon! Well, that seems awfully suspicious. Why don't we talk to...
Be careful.
Janasa. Why don't we see if we can find that Viola Giordano? See if she knows anything about this. I think she'll also be in Candlehearth Hall by this point.
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
There you are.
After what happened to those other women, I'm women.
I needed to pick up a flyer, didn't I? I don't want to run all the way back.
Watch what you're doing.
Was taken from us.
Where did it land?
Every night, I walk around a Grey Quarter and let them Grey...
Okay, I guess we're going back to the house after all. Because I read it, but apparently I need to actually physically pick one up.
Got no problem with orcs. That stronghold they've got in the southeast.
Guard being racist. Oh, yeah, now. Okay, I had to actually physically pick one up instead of just reading it. Great. Thanks, Todd.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
Where'd she go?
Lord Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
We ought to dig a big hole. Throw all them dark elves and Argonians in it. And let them tear each other to pieces.
I really hate that guy is marked essential, or I would just kill him. I might do it anyway. Oh, that's where it ended up. It fell through the floor somehow.
I'm cutting wood. I pretend there's an Imperial soldier's head on the stone.
Good for you.
Seeing a good tavern brawl might be just the thing to lift my spirits.
You know about Talos?
There he is. There
Be on the
she is.
lookout. I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following, trying to find him. The guard won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be.
Oh, great. Part of my chair just broke. Here, I found this journal.
Huh? What's it say?
Sounds like a necromancer's been experimenting.
Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Bifrost farm outside the
After
city.
what happened to those other women,
It's honest
I'm
work.
worried about my own safety.
So we have we have a suspect. Court wizard Woundfirth the Unliving. I mean, with a name like that, you can see why he's a suspect. Where's Calixto? I want to talk to him too for a thing. I don't know where he's at.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Relic.
Maybe he's also in Candlehearth Hall and I didn't see him.
Come on in. We've got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
You know about Talos? He founded the Empire.
Every night, I walk around a Grey Quarter and let them grayskins know what I think of them.
The best way for us to win the Nord's respect is through hard work.
I think that I'm just gonna have to do this. Because I do want to talk to this guy before I go talk to Woundfirth. Is he here? Calixto? Calixto. There you are.
Welcome. My sister and I once traveled the world.
Hey, check out this amulet.
Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it.
Court mage again, you
For
say?
a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold. Wunfer? Bah, it's purely ceremonial, and he has no use for it. Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. Gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy. Wonderful. This will be a splendid addition.
A fine addition to my collection. But yeah, this is Calixto's museum. He's got stuff like Yiskamor's soup spoon, which is a fork. It's got a silly little museum. Oh, excuse me. Alright, off to the keep. Because all of our evidence is now pointing towards the court mage, Wunferth the Unliving. As the most likely suspect for the murders.
Stay away from the Oratino.
Now, we could tell the steward about our suspicions of Wunferth.
We've intercepted couriers from Solitude.
Or,
The Empire's putting a...
why don't we go talk to Wunferth ourselves? Hey.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
I've heard you dabble in necromancy.
I beg your pardon? Necromancy? I am a member of the College of Winterhold, in good standing. They haven't allowed necromancy for hundreds of years.
I found your journal and amulet where the butcher worked.
My what now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you. What exactly did this amulet look like?
8-sided, jade ringed with ebony, worn carving.
I know it well, or at least I've heard of it. I would wager that carving once depicted a skull. That is the necromancer's amulet of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this.
Don't get too far ahead.
Guess Calixto was wrong.
Yeah. Calixto and his books are often confused about such matters. It happens to the best of us.
So yeah, Wunferth is not the killer. If you talk to the steward and tell him about Wunferth, Wunferth will get arrested, and then you'll wait a couple of days, and then the butcher will kill somebody else. And then it'll be very awkward, and then you'll have to go to Wunferth and be like, hey, actually, we need your help, I'm sorry. But if you go straight to Wunferth, you can skip that and save the extra victim's life. What do we do?
I've been noting a pattern to when the killings happen. Now that we know they're tied into some sort of necromantic ritual, I think I know when the next might occur. Let's see. From a Lordess of Last Seed until a Midas of Hearthfire, it will happen soon. Very soon. Keep watch in the Stone Quarter tomorrow night. That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next.
Be careful.
So, let's go catch the real killer.
And let them die with their false schemes.
So, do you have any theories?
Spare a coin. Talos rewards the generous.
just so we're clear, it is somebody we've already met so far. But who? Oh, this guy has some logs stuck to his hands. You have fun.
Can't just throw the big log.
It's Santa! Santa was the killer! No. Alright, let's wait until night. And the killer is... not here yet.
Trust farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull. It's a bad time.
Calixto!
To be a criminal, he's murdered. Don't do that.
Oops, we were late.
It's a bad time to be a criminal. These murders. Don't do that. It's a bad time to be a criminal.
Okay, we saved her.
Oh no, you don't. You've been known to kill.
Yeah, Janasa's got
I
this.
didn't think you had the stomach for it.
Right in the back.
Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
Oh, what happened?
Damn.
Take this apple pie. And hey, now that we've identified the amulet that we sold to Calixto earlier, we can pick it back up off his corpse, and now we know it is the Necromancer's amulet, complete with its unique effect. Increases your magicka by 50 points, conjuration spells cost 25% less, and health and stamina regenerates 75% slower.
Smile on a charitable soul.
So yeah, we saved you. Anything to say?
If the guards would listen to Viola, they'd have caught the butcher by now.
Better this
We just... but... okay. No gratitude, no respect. Alright, let's go tell the steward that we've caught the real killer. So yeah, it was Calixto all along. You may remember that when we first found the first body when we arrived in town, Calixto was one of the people who found the body. Which is, of course, a classic thing. It's like, oh, well, of course I wasn't the killer, I found the body. And it's such a common thing that even in Ace Attorney, if somebody finds the body, that usually is a good reason for them to be a suspect, because it means they were nearby.
You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend, could you?
Not really relevant right now, but Calixto Corum was the butcher.
Ismir's
Corium.
The man was always a bit odd, but I wouldn't have expected. You've done the city a mighty service, friend. I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future.
Here we go. Completed. Blood on the ice.
What's the hurry?
So, yep. That's all taken care of.
Be careful.
Excuse me, I'm trying to get in here. Do you have anything to say, Windfirth?
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
Nope, he has nothing. He has no comment.
That's a solid choice.
Magic is the true power in this world.
Welcome back. We just finished the murder mystery. You may want to check the VOD later if you're interested.
He knows that. They all know that.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? Who among us could possibly...
I guess now that Calixto is dead, we could ransack his house with impunity. Because what's he gonna do? Haunt us? I wouldn't expect so. Let's see. Soul gems, iron ingots, potion of stamina, sure. Some reagents. Wait, what was... That wasn't an ingredient. That was... a bowl of cheese! Okay. Why not? Oh! Yeah, a little bit of foreshadowing. When we talked to the Priest of Archay in the Halls of the Dead, she mentioned that the killer had embalming tools. And if you look in his museum here, you'll see that he has embalming tools. Like, hey, that sounds awfully familiar. So, a bit of, I never actually picked up on that foreshadowing before, but there it is. Oh, there's an extra butcher journal here as well. Okay, let's actually open it. Soon enough, my sweet Lucilla, you'll be with me again. Oh my god, he was trying to pull a Full Metal Alchemist. He was trying to do human transmutation. He genuinely was doing human transmutation. Like, I meant that as a joke, but I guess it's not a joke. Should we take Yuskrimur's soup spoon? Nah, I think we're good. I like that that sack contained 2 more sacks of flour. Anything else worth taking? Doesn't look like it. I like how it's still considered stealing when the owner is dead. So inconvenient. It's not like he's using it. But yeah, that's the murder mystery sorted. Back to why we originally came here. We should probably sleep in the inn, though. Because it's the middle of the night.
Come on in. What the? Warm food, warm drinks, and
You good, Janasa? Oh, hello, who are you?
Mahulak. He wants to be a leader, but spends too much time moping over women. Bolar and I should be all he needs. Orc chiefs should be strong and stand alone. They need no companion.
Wait a second, hold on, I gotta check something. I don't think you're supposed to be in Windhelm, ma'am. Yeah, you're supposed to be, you're supposed to be over here. She's only supposed to be in Nozzleburg. Why are you here? This is not where you live. Why are you here? Very strange.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you found him. There's
Full
no
dwarven,
stronger
huh?
sword arm for hire in all Skyrim.
I guess that follower's starting armor is scaled, and since we came here at such a high level, he started in dwarven armor. And you.
My friend died. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I wish the bards knew more than 3 songs. They just have The Dragonborn Comes, Ragnar the Red, and either The Age of Oppression or The Age of Aggression, which is the same song but with a few words swapped, depending on whether the hold is under Stormcloak or Imperial control. It's pretty silly.
You'll know the Dragonborn's come.
I still can't believe Isabella's gone. Now, more than ever, the world needs tales of heroism.
Whoa.
Can't just throw the big
Maybe
rod
I'm
on
the
fire.
target boy.
Come on in.
Hey, you.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
Could you stop moving around for a
My
second?
daughter Fiotli. She was murdered a few months ago. Left her laying on the ground in a pool of her own blood. I assumed they were after her valuables. She always wore far too much jewelry in public. Then I told her it'd be the death of her. I never thought.
Wasn't anyone from the guild.
No need to explain. I'm well aware of your guild's methods. Took me weeks, but I finally tracked down to kill her. A bloody Altmer at that. Can you imagine?
What happened?
Let's just say I'm a firm believer in an eye for an eye and leave it at that. He fancied himself a thief in some sort of new guild forming around here. Gave me some valuable information before, well, you know.
What do you want me to do?
Well, like I told Delvin, I think we can help each other. You recover what I'm looking for, and take out a rival guild in the process. Exactly. One of the pieces stolen from her was a silver locket. A Cruel Sea family heirloom. I want it back. The only name I have is Naranya. Has a house right here in Windhelm. That's where you should begin looking. The Cruel Seas.
Skyrim.
Make enough money from the farm. Find yourself a long ship.
Skyrim things. Wow, Calixto's body is still here, huh? They haven't cleaned it up yet? He's just face down on the ground.
I've got no problem
Oh,
with
oh, oh.
the stronghold they've got in the southeast.
Yes, can I help you with something? Fiotli. Fiotli. Where have I heard that name? Oh, of course, the poor girl who was murdered. Such a beautiful young thing. Tragedy, to be certain.
I know you're involved. Drop the act.
How dare you! You're accusing me of taking part in such a heinous act? I should have you arrested for even suggesting such a thing.
You might be a decent thief, but you're an awful actor.
I'm afraid I have absolutely no idea what you're speaking of.
Alright, tell me everything, or end up like her.
Now, just a moment. Let's think about this, you know, discuss it like two rational people.
I'm listening.
Look, I had no choice. They're crazy. I could be killed.
Who?
It's a guild of Altmer thieves. They call themselves the Somerset Shadows. Their leader, Linway, he's the worst of the lot. He steals valuables from the dead.
I guess I technically just did that with Calixto, but...
No, Linway prefers stealing from the deceased. Digs up the corpses, breaks into the Hall of the Dead. He even stole that locket right off that poor murdered girl's body. Or what was left of it.
That's pretty messed up. Where do you fit into all this?
I used to fence for the Thieves Guild in Skyrim a long time ago. When Linway moved into the area, he contacted me and said if I didn't fence for them, he'd kill me.
Where is he?
If I tell you, you need to promise not to kill me. I'd prove to be quite an asset to the Thieves Guild. I'm one of the best fencers in Skyrim. Linway is holed up in a place called Uttering Hills Cave. He's got his entire guild there, so be careful. After you're done with all this, come back anytime and I'll make good on my end of the bargain. I'm sorry I misled you. Return when this is over and we'll talk about my...
Can't just throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the little bits, too.
Oh, wait, I can make this better. Nope, too far.
When I'm cutting wood, I pretend there's an Imperial soldier's head on the stump.
There we go. Perfect.
Another quiet.
Just doing my duty.
You hear the news? There's a dragon roosting up on.
Oh, that was too far of a fall, huh?
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor? Such power.
In the water. Nope. Guess I'll have to go around like an actual reasonable person. But yeah, I figured that if the guards aren't going to clean up his body, I might as well at least do something funny with it. You know? It's an excuse for some mayhem. There we go. Yeah, like I need an excuse, but you know how it is. Rip. I can't actually take that arrow. Weird. But let's face it, Calixto deserved it. He really did. Am I wrong? On our way to the cave. With our mismatched armor. Almost. Ooh, a camp. Aha. It even got knockoff Thieves Guild armor. Unfortunately, we can't take their armor. Tragic.
Huh?
So it occurs to me that we're doing a Thieves Guild quest to return an item to its rightful owner.
Damn.
Wait, this is a surprise.
Smack. We got some funky gloves. Let's get some more stamina. Great, we now are level 19 and we basically have level 1 stats. We finally caught up, guys. We made it. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna get Resto dual casting. I get the feeling we're going to need it.
What was that?
Now, would you guys be amenable to me giving myself an extra 5 points of health, just so that we have a nice round number, and because we probably could use it? For reasons like that. And also, it's like 5 health, it's not going to do much. That's Janessa. Okay, there we go. I'd like to know you guys' thoughts on that.
Is someone there? Picked a bad time. Lost. Need to do better than that. Gonna try now.
How about for each of these major Thieves Guild quests I do, I get an extra 1 max HP until I've gotten +5. How's that? And again, it's a minor difference. I just think it'd be nice to have round numbers. And like, we've already spent 8 level ups on HP, so... we've kind of earned it. Oh, there he is. Smack. Oh, we can get his armor though. But before we leave...
As we walk these stone passages, trouble is in the air here.
You know, symbolism. No one crosses the Thieves Guild. So the banner is still here, it's just invisible now. Because Bethesda. Not even anyone in here. But yeah, that's the Somerset Shadows dealt with. Back to Windhelm. I've gone in a circle. Here we go. They may have been the shadows, but we made sure to light them up. I'm funny. Gains 5,000 subscribers for my great sense of humor. Parkour. This is how you're supposed to get from point A to point B, right? In a straight line? Take some berries. And some berries. It's back we fought those wolves. And some berries. More berries for me. Here comes Durak. Here he comes. Here he is. And bye, Durak. Durak really wants to find people for the Dawn Guard. Oh, they finally cleaned up Calixto's body.
Oh, oh, oh!
Cruel seas. It pains me to see this locket. To be reminded of Fjotli once more, but I'm glad it's back where it belongs. Tell Delvin that if he still desires to have my support for the Thieves Guild in Windhelm, he's got it. Should have been an adventurer like you instead of a farmer.
I've got all sorts of interesting things for you to buy, and I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got. Hurry back. And bring more
Brevin put
merchandise.
the word out to his suppliers, but war.
So, we are now done in Windhelm for now, so let's head back to Riften in the Thieves Guild and report in. And get another job. Because there's like 3 more of those. And I think that's probably going to be the focus of the rest of the stream. Is doing those jobs. Because I'd like to do them before we continue the actual Thieves Guild questline, so... And what says Christmas stream like the Thieves Guild? I don't know.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Riften, please.
Get up there. Yes? It's an old... It's not the... Our... Still kinda hard. Going straight through, or did you want... No problem.
Teleportal all the way over. God, that Santa is awful.
Yeah? You change your mind? Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawnguard. He's a...
And untracking it. So now no more Dorak. Rip.
Don't hurt me.
This should be good.
What? Maven is a mage? Also, Maven killed a member of the Thieves Guild? Weird. Huh. Oops, wait, I don't need to go that way. I did not know Maven was a mage.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf things.
Down we go.
What the?
If you need marksman training, and you've got the core, I recommend.
So, if we headed back to the Ragged Flagon. Now that we've completed that special job, one of these empty alcoves is not quite so empty anymore. Yeah, we can get actual shops setting up down here. Where's Delvin? Where is Delvin? Probably asleep. Let's go wake him up then. Oh.
I got another special request, and I specifically asked for you. You're making a name for yourself, that's for sure. But more important, you're making a name for the guild.
Tadelia just disappeared!
We actually got a request from one of the most powerful families in Whiterun, the Battleborns. Make your way up there and look for Alfred. He says he's got a matter that requires a delicate touch, but I suggested you for the job. Don't make me the fool and let me down, alright?
Didn't you say they specifically asked for me?
Torsten was gratified the death of his daughter was avenged, and the heirloom was returned. At this very moment, he's laying the groundwork for the guild to re-establish itself in Windhelm. Burning that banner was a nice touch too. Should send a clear message to the Somerset Shadows that we're a force to be reckoned with. I think you'll find that the guild is beginning to grow. We've had a merchant move into the space right outside the flagon. It's nice to shake off the cobwebs and get things rolling again. Keep this up, and I can see a bounty headed our way. Hey, This guild needs the coin. Walking away without taking work is not going to make you popular around here.
But I did take a job. I'm sorry I didn't take a minor job. I'm too busy with a major job. That man's impossible to impress.
Good to see you again, friend.
So, looks like we're off to Whiterun. Janasa has her torch out. I like that followers do that. It's a nice detail. I always make sure to give my followers a torch.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Elders?
Dubious Santa.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Falkreath and Windhelm.
Yes? Where do you want to go?
Whiterun.
Sit back and enjoy the ride. When I'm in Whiterun, I always visit. Going straight through, or did you want to stop? No problem.
Wake me up when we arrive. Doing a nice little stretch. And into the city. I love that our axe just goes entirely through our quiver of arrows. It seems completely reasonable, doesn't it? Also, do we have the iron ones equipped again? Nope, those are the steel. Also, you might as well equip the orcish ones, really. We got a fair amount of them. You.
Old friend. Patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well.
Stuck up prick. Dovin Mallory sent me.
You're here, and not a moment too soon. If anything should happen to Arn, there'll be hell to pay.
Whom? What?
A close friend of mine. We fought together on the battlefield for many years until old age got the better of us. Now it's up to me to save him one more time. This time from the executioner's block in Solitude.
And why am I here in Whiterun?
The city guard in Solitude is seeking Arn for a serious crime. When he fled here, he was arrested for drunken behavior. Can you imagine? Fortunately, his identity isn't known to the authorities in Whiterun, so there's still a chance to save him. Hold a moment. This is more than a simple prison break. I want to have Arn's name stricken from the record books permanently. I'm setting him up with a new identity. It's the only way to throw the guard permanently off his trail. The job is twofold. First, steal a letter that was sent from Solitude warning Whiterun's guard to be on the lookout for Arn. The second is to change Arn's name in the prison registry to his new identity. If it was easy, I would have hired a local thug instead of a professional. You see, both of these items are kept inside Dragon's Reach. They don't allow visitors inside the Jarl's or the Steward's chambers.
They let me in because I'm Thane.
If you get caught, I can't afford to be connected to you. Remember that before you do anything stupid.
No, but seriously, since we're Thane, those areas are not considered trespassing. If we weren't Thane, they would be. But we are, so they're not. which I imagine makes this quest much easier. Oh, right, we completed a job, so... let's see, player... Let's see if that works like I think it does. No, that counted as a buff. So actually, first of all, I'm going to heal myself. And now, let's see, player set AV health, 106. Yep.
What could it mean? Return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly...
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Absurd that you can't cook good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
Balgrov's kids are kind of pricks. A cut quest reveals that they're basically being manipulated by Daedra. And basically, they would have ended up killing Jarl Balgruuf. Which would have been quite a thing. Okay, Janasa. So yeah, because we're Thane, that's take, not steal. So we're just allowed to do that. We didn't commit any crimes. We're just allowed to do the things we just did. A guard could have been right in the room watching us and would have had nothing to say. How's that for an easy quest?
I'm as much a Nord as Arn? Never heard of him. I guess that means you're finished. Here's your payment. Tell Delvin that he has my support and all the weighted carries in Whiterun from now on. I think he'll be quite pleased. Watch yourself out there.
So, 2 cities down, 2 to go. Getting stronger by individual points of health.
Word is Elenwen's furious. Big party at the Balmor embassy. One of the guests wants some extra sugar.
I'm gonna drop off the Necromancer's Amulet while we're here. It's a unique item. We might as well hang on to it along with Linway's armor.
Long life to you, Thane.
It's like a trophy. We never did come to a conclusion about Janasa, by the way, I just remembered. We kind of left her hanging. What do you guys think? Is Lokir interested in Janasa? Do we want to marry her? Inquiring minds want to know. Like, specifically Janasa wants to know. Is he?
a ride? I can take you.
I mean, to be fair, you also don't have to be straight to be interested in women.
Sit back and enjoy the ride. Hmm? I might have to stop and get myself a pint of it. Going straight through, or did you want... No problem.
I think it's worth mentioning that if we do get a spouse, not necessarily Janasa, but a spouse in general, they can make us home-cooked meals. And is Skyrim okay, or did it crash? Uh-oh. It's, still on the black screen. Oops, Skyrim's not responding. Uh-oh. You know, I'm going to take this as an opportunity to restart the stream real quick anyway, just in case we get audio bugs again. So, be right back.